Hi there, my name is John Fish and I'm a Harvard student. I'm a freshman studying computer science, and this video is going to be a day in my life. And the first thing we're doing today is about 7:30 a.m. I'm gonna go grab some breakfast. So Annenberg is Harvard's freshman dining hall, and honestly it's something out of Harry Potter. It's pretty cool.
Morning, Luke.
Okay, it's now 8:15 a.m. and my first class begins at 9, so I have like 45 minutes. I do have homework for that class that I haven't done yet, just like a little bit, like a page. So I'm gonna do that. It's Swedish. And then the other thing that I like to do in my mornings is just plan out my day. So I have a growth book, is what I call it. It's like a little daily planner agenda where I write out my schedule for the day, my goals, my motivation, stuff like that. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do my homework, and then we'll get to class.
All right, so just walking you through kind of what my scheduling might look like for a day. This is my schedule for the day. You know, wake up, do some homework, go to Swedish, go to math, have some lunch, go to lecture for my CS course today. It's a guest lecture, which should be cool. Then I work out, do some dinner, go to work, and then go to bed, hopefully like 10 p.m. That's the goal. That's one of my goals for today, is to hit 9 hours of sleep. I've already meditated, which is great. I want to read around 50 pages of my book throughout the day. And then, of course, I want to film this video. So this is a daily planner that I have personally designed and that I'm actually making. I actually just had a company produce a bunch of them, and they're going to be shipped to Amazon hopefully within the next month, and they'll be available on Amazon Prime and stuff like that. And so if you want to buy one, I definitely recommend signing up for my newsletter. The link for that is in my description, and you'll be able to pick up one of these when they come out. Oh, and check out the cover on that bad boy. Look at that. Ooh, embossed logo. Okay, I should do my homework. All right, so off to Swedish now. It's actually like 9:02, but I'm gonna be on time because one of the interesting things about how Harvard classes work is that they all start on Harvard time, which is 7 minutes past the hour, or 7 minutes past when the class is supposed to start. So I'll be there on time, even though I'll probably get there at like 9:06. There's Widener Library, by the way. It's a pretty cool library. Alright, so that was an hour of Swedish. It is now 10 a.m, so I'm headed off to linear algebra. It's across campus, so I'm gonna kinda have to rush to get there in 7 minutes, but usually I'm able to do it in like 6 or 7. So many tourists. Alright, so rolling back from lunch now. I've got about an hour before my next class, which is a guest lecture. It's a computer science course, which is what the title of this video is, a computer science student. That's me. And so, yeah, I'm gonna kill some time, maybe start an essay, maybe work on a couple problem sets, maybe edit a video, I don't know. I've got a lot of things on my to-do list. So the lecture today is for my functional programming class. It's called CS51, and it's a guest lecture, which is kind of cool. He's from Jane Street, which is like an investment firm, I believe, and they use OCaml, which is like one of the only actual firms in the world or companies that uses the language, which is the language that we use. It's a functional programming language. So I'm really interested to hear. I don't even know what the lecture is going to be on, but I've heard that it's supposed to be one of the best lectures of the year for the course. So I'll actually go to this one in person. Just gonna head over there in like 50 minutes, and in the meantime, probably gonna edit a video. Very cool lecture, and not just because they gave us free shirts, although that was cool too. Thanks, Jane Street. But just a cool lecture. Yeah, I thought it was actually pretty insightful in terms of just like cool like programming practices that he gave us.
Things like how to write code that literally you can't express errors in, which I thought was a very interesting concept. The idea being like you need to design your types. So OCaml is a typed language, and when you're designing your custom types, doing so in a way that it is literally impossible to write invalid or to write an invalid state. And the examples that they gave with that were really interesting. So now the next thing that I have to do, I have to go work out. And I'm not allowed to talk about that on camera on my YouTube channel. So instead, here are just some cinematic shots that I took of Harvard and its surrounding area. Back from working out, time to go grab a bite to eat for dinner, and then time to grind for a little bit. Okay, so it's now 7:20 p.m. and I've got a bunch of work to do. So what I'm going to be working on right now is I've got an essay that I need to be writing for tomorrow, just like a little rough draft. I don't even think it's due until tomorrow at midnight. Then I'm going to be starting a piece set. So I have nothing really due tomorrow, which is great. But I'm just going to be working on a bunch of different things. Okay, so the essay that I'm writing, it's a literature review that is based off of this book, Flow, by Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi. I think that's how you say his last name, but correct me if I'm wrong. The fundamental premise of the book is, how do you find happiness in a world where we really struggle to do that? It seems like everyone wants to be happy, right? But over the thousands of years that we've progressed, we haven't really become that much happier as people. And so the question is, well, what does make you happy? And in Flow, that question is answered with the idea of meaningful work. That is, if you have a task that fulfills, Csikszentmihalyi breaks it down into 8 different things, 8 different categories that if a task fits, then it's a flow activity, hence the name Flow. So you can apply this to anything, and Csikszentmihalyi applies it to an entire life, saying that if you create one goal for your entire life, and then you structure your life around that, with goals and with sub-goals and so on, then you can have one life that is just a flow experience, and therefore it will be an enjoyable experience and a happy experience. Now, what I'm looking at in my essay is, how do you apply that as a student to the education system? Because I believe that the education system is, well, it's pretty messed up, to be honest. I feel like a lot of students are miserable, and that shouldn't be the case. Like, school should be an enjoyable experience. It should be fun. And I think that you can make it fun. And I think that there's a way to do that with Flow. So I'm going to go write my essay. And then once I've written my essay, there will be a video essay component to it. That's actually part of the course, which is really cool. We go to one of the studios on campus and we film a mini TED Talk. So if you're interested, I'll upload that video to this channel. So if you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe, because, well, hopefully it'll be a useful video essay for you. And if not, I upload video essays every week, so I'm sure there will be something in there that you find useful. Anyways, I'm gonna go write this essay. Okay, the essay is going pretty well. I have been writing for about an hour. I'm getting a little tired though, so I'm gonna change gears. I'm gonna do some math for a bit because I've got a problem set due in a couple days. So I'm gonna do a little bit of linear algebra, some for year series, 4 years. I'm gonna do some linear algebra. Now, another thing that I can imagine a lot of people are wondering is that for a computer science student, I didn't do a whole lot of coding today. And that's actually true, and it's kind of a factor of Harvard being a liberal arts school. So the courses that I'm taking are Swedish, XPOS, which is a writing course, linear algebra, and CS51. That's it. There's just 4 courses. And if you're coming from a technical college background like me, coming from Canada, where pretty much every school is a technical college and you take like 8 courses a semester and they're all pretty much given to you, yeah, it'd be kind of ridiculous to be taking a course like Swedish or to be taking a writing course. But I kind of love it because, yes, programming is fun. But I think that overall, the point of school is to make you develop as a person. Like you're trying to make people that are better members of society. And I don't think that becoming only a better coder will make you a better person necessarily. I think that there's so much more to life than that. So it's like 9 o'clock, well, 9:05, and I'm going to start reading and brushing my teeth and getting ready for bed because I try and be in bed for 10 o'clock because 9 hours of sleep, waking up at 7, just gotta go to bed early. But before I head to bed, I'd like to talk to you about the sponsor of this video. As a computer science student, sometimes listening to the lectures isn't enough for me to understand the things that I'm trying to learn. To actually understand a concept, I have to reinforce what's being taught by doing problems, and that's why I love the sponsor of this video, Brilliant.org. Brilliant has a wide variety of interesting math and science problems and courses that can help you to both reinforce what you're learning and to learn new things. For example, when my CS51 class went over red-black binary trees, I was able to work through the course that Brilliant has on them to clear up my confusion from the lecture. And best of all, when I got problems wrong, I was able to look at a detailed solution and understand what went wrong in my thought process, and then fix it. Then when it actually came to implementing a red-black tree, I didn't have to go searching through all sorts of reference materials. Brilliant had taught me all of the concepts that I needed to know. It's genuinely a really effective system. So if you're interested in signing up for Brilliant.org, check out the link in my description to sign up for free. And also, the first 200 of my viewers that decide to upgrade will actually get 20% off their premium annual plan. It is now 10 p.m, so I'm gonna head to bed because I'm getting up at 7 tomorrow, and one of my goals for the day was to hit 9 hours of sleep. Yeah, pretty uneventful day, pretty average day. I hope that you enjoyed this video of a day in my life. I hope that you got to see a little bit of insight into what it is to be a student in freshman year at Harvard. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because I make videos every week, sometimes probably more. Okay, bye.